Greetings all, I'm Heath, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to play Dragon Strike. This is a classic game from TSR. It's the game that came with the VHS tape produced in hyper reality that can be found on YouTube now and has such a cult following.
Are you brave enough to fight dragons, to battle wicked monsters, to destroy the Sunstone? Introducing Dragon Strike. When Dragon Strike the video ends, Dragon Strike the game begins.
Dragon Strike is very similar to Hero Quest, but uses a simplified version of the Dungeons & Dragons rules. Let's get into it so I can show you what you need to know to sit down at a table and start playing. The players at a Dragon Strike table either play the Dragon Master, who will run the game and control the monsters on the board, or one of the heroes, who will work together to complete the quest. If this is your first time playing, you should probably take one of the heroes. The available heroes are the Dwarf, the Wizard, the Warrior, the Elf, or the Thief. Take the character card and miniature of the character you choose. There's also a rules reference card with all the actions you can take during the game on the back. The Elf and the Wizard both cast spells, so if you're playing one of those characters, you will need to take some spell cards. The Wizard picks first and may select 4 first-level spells, 3 second-level spells, and 2 third-level spells. From the remaining cards, the Elf may choose 2 first-level spells and 1 second-level spell. If you're playing a Thief, you also receive 5 sneak attack cards. Each card allows you to roll the black d12 when attacking once. The Dragon Master will tell you the specific objectives of the game, as that changes from quest to quest, but regardless of the quest you're playing, the basic rules of the game are simple. On your turn, you may either move and then perform an action, or you may perform an action and then move. When moving, you may move your character a number of spaces up to the speed shown on your character card. Characters can move in any direction, including diagonal. The mechanics of this game are based on 3 different dice: the blue d8, the white d10, and the black d12. Each time your character needs to perform an action where success is uncertain, such as jumping over a pit or attacking a monster, you'll roll one of these dice. Your character sheet indicates what die your character should roll for different types of tasks. The d12 is the best die you can roll. It means you're very proficient in that particular task. The white represents average ability in that area, and the blue d12 represents poor ability. To make an attack, declare the monster that will be the subject of your attack. To attack with a hand weapon, such as a sword, axe, or spear, you must be adjacent to your target, including diagonally. Your character card indicates what die you should roll for that attack. Roll that die. If you roll equal to or greater than the target's armor class, you have hit the target and it suffers 1 point of damage. The Dragon Master will also track the number of hit points each monster has. When a monster's hit points reaches 0, the monster is dead, and the Dragon Master will tip the monster over. You can search dead monsters for treasure later. If a monster attacks you, that procedure is reversed. The Dragon Master will know what die the monster rolls to attack, and some monsters have more than one attack. The Dragon Master will try to roll equal to or higher than your armor class with that die. If he or she does, then you have lost a hit point. Keep track of your hit points, because if they reach 0, your character is dead and eliminated from the game. If you're playing the Wizard or the Elf, you can also cast a spell as an action. Different spells have different effects. To cast a spell, just read the card and apply its effects. The spell card must be discarded after it's cast. That means each spell can only be cast once during the game. If you want to cast a spell more than once, you can take multiple copies of a single spell at the beginning of the game. Some spells and ranged attacks will require that you be able to see your target. To determine if you have line of sight, trace an imaginary line from the middle of your square to the middle of the target square. If the line crosses a wall, closed door, boulder, forest square, or other obstruction, then sight is blocked. Note that although heroes and monsters do not technically block line of sight, they do block spellcasting and long-ranged attacks, as the character would not have a clear shot. The actions your character is allowed to take are shown on the back of your reference cards. Other actions you can take are searching for treasure, either on a dead monster or in a treasure chest. This may result in your drawing a treasure card, which could provide you with a valuable magic item. You could also search for traps and attempt to disarm them, or search for secret passages, perform a feat of strength, such as breaking open a door or lifting a portcullis, perform a feat of dexterity, such as jumping over a pit or climbing a wall. You can even question a monster, which means not all monsters just need to be killed. Some might have valuable information. Many of the actions are resolved by rolling the die associated with that action on your character card. Rather than having to roll equal to or over the monster's armor class, like with an attack, you'll need to roll greater than or equal to a 6 in order to accomplish a task. That's obviously most difficult with the D8 and easiest with the D12. You may do other things during the game, like open and close doors if you're adjacent to them, or drink a potion, but those are not considered actions and you can do them at any time. Well, there are a few other details, but you can pick them up during play. But this is all you need to know to sit down at a table and start playing some Dragon Strike. If you'd like to play with us online in this virtual environment on this tabletop, just click the link below.